So, hey guys, how's it going? I'm pretty sure you can tell exactly what's in front of you. If you have no idea what it is, then it's Ultimate Raptus, but I highly doubt you had no idea. I did do the tutorial for how to make something on this size on my live stream yesterday. And on the live stream yesterday, there was a little bit of an issue where you actually can't see all of him, but the joint here was loose because it just couldn't support the weight of him because he's quite heavy. But I did fix it by wrapping another 2 pipe cleaners round, which means just in this little joint area, nowhere else, just in that joint area, there are 4 pipe cleaners. And occasionally he still does get a bit wobbly, but he's much better now, look. I can bob him around, he doesn't fall over. Just in case you're wondering how big this guy is. Yeah. That's how big he is. So he's pretty big. I hope you guys like the new YouTube intro. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to add it. And if I can't, then I'll have to redo this video and I'll probably upload this after. But you can see just how big he is. You can also see my little note thing in the background. But he is huge. He is twice the height of a normal stick bot. I'll just grab another one to show you the size. Ooh, I almost just pulled my laptop off of the other. Oh, that was close. I almost just flopped my laptop onto the floor. Okay, so I've just tested it, and from this camera angle, obviously it looks like the red stick bot turns out taller, but that's just because of the angle I'm at. So if I move it up a little bit and lift my light up a bit. He is, hang on, let me get the right angle. There you go, he is exactly the same height as 2 of them stacked on top of each other. That is because I made the head large and then just built off there using everything to measure from that. So he is built to the measurements of his head, basically. I made his head huge and then I worked out the proportions, like to the rest of the body, by using this guy. And I personally think out he turned well. I totally think he turned out quite well. The only thing I would say is that there are a couple cracks that I'll get to on the back here. And that's not my fault, I haven't done anything to that. That is just where, from drying, there's been some expanding and the cracks have formed. If you were to buy this, like not this exact one, I won't be selling this exact one, this is just my tester. I would do all I can to make sure there are no cracks on him. He'd be very similar to this, which sadly does mean you'd also get like these little bumps here and here. But he is poseable. Like, you can move him around a bit. He's not, because of his weight and everything, he's not the most poseable. But he is still poseable, and if you wanted to order like a battle damaged head, I could do that because the heads are removable. So for an animation you could even have like his head comes off or something. You could just mess around with it. And if you do buy one, refer to this video please for putting them together, because in fact you probably won't have to refer, it's probably going to be quite clear. The only thing you would need to know is that the flat suction cups here, the flat suction cups are the feet, because it means he's got better feet to stand on, and the rounded ones are for his hands. But that's pretty much all you'd need to know, like, for putting them together, because I'd probably have this piece together as it was, and you'd just see the pipe cleaners coming out and the glue. And obviously you can just guess, because even if you're not entirely sure, you probably have a stick bot that will tell you like where the pieces go. I mean, he's not going to whisper in your ear, oh, this bit goes here, but I mean, like, you can guess by looking at the stick bot. So, all in all, they are for sale. They will be £15. You'd have to go through a currency converter for the price in dollars. So I think, from what I can guess, it'd be around $17 to $18 for this, which I know seems quite expensive, but for the time and the spray paint that's needed for this and all, like, basically just the time it takes, because this guy's taken me 2 to 3 days now. I mean, if I didn't have to take breaks and do other things, all in all, like with drying times and everything, he's taken me about 24 hours so far. And just trying to work out all like the little nitpicks, because you guys saw the video yesterday. It was 2 hours long, and most of that was just putting him together, trying to work out where the issues were, and explaining how you'd make him. And each piece, like this piece mainly was hard to do, but the rest of him, I think each part took like 5 minutes, because I needed to get the proportions and everything right. I'm just going to have a drink. Okay, if you're wondering why he's moved in the space of me taking a drink and coming back, while I was taking a drink he fell over. I almost spat water everywhere because it made me laugh, because I'd just been talking about how he was more stable. If you were animating with him, hang on. Can you guys see that bit of fluff there? Like right here, this bit of fluff. That's from the pipe cleaners. Won't be on yours because I want to double check that before I send it to you. And Bishki, there we go. So, all in all, he is 6.5 inches tall. Which is strange, because I was pretty sure these are 3 inches tall, unless my measurements are off. But that's what the, size said. Let me just grab my meter stick. It's going to be quite hard to get onto the set, though. Okay, so we stood up, without my display stand now, because it means I can measure him a little easier. And it means I won't scratch the mirror that the display stand's made out of. So let's see what he comes to in centimetres. So I don't know what you guys see there. Okay, you do see the same as me. He is 16 centimetres. Like almost perfectly 16 centimetres. And he's also drunk. He's been cracking open some cold ones with the boys, as somebody said yesterday on my live stream. Which is still true right now. He's hungover. Let's see how tall he is in inches. I think, to be fair, some of that might have been me knocking him over there. Oh, okay. Don't knock him over. Jesus Christ. Ah, so my tape measure downstairs is a bit off. So he's perfectly... Wait, what? Okay, so he's a little bit taller than 6 inches. And... Okay, from my perspective, he's 15.5 centimetres. It's just where the camera is that says he's a little bit taller. Which isn't true, because look, if I do this, you can see it's 15.5, not 16. And he measures over to just over 6 inches. He's going to fall over again. Just watch him while I put the meter stick down. Yep, there he goes. Okay, let's stand him back up again. So, now that I've made him, I might start work on an outro for my YouTube videos. I have already made an intro. Some of you probably won't have seen that, because I only sent it to a select few, Amelia being one of them. But since this is coming to the end of the video, I'll quickly put him back up on here. Put him in the centre a bit more. And we'll zoom in a little bit. Let me just get him spinning. Well, that really didn't work in my favour at all. Let's get the light further in on him. Focus. There we go. Let's get a nice look at him. So overall, I think he turned out quite well. This is very similar to the one that you'd be receiving if you paid £15 for it. And you can see that I have tried really hard. There's a little tiny bit of blue showing through here. I can get rid of that with my silver permanent marker. I have recently started using spray paint a bit more. DM Studios and Fear the Cat are the next two people to get a custom stick bot. They haven't paid for it, but like I said in my live stream yesterday, if you can give me one of the new stick pets, excluding the panda, or at least a red panda. Excluding a red panda or a stick bot that I don't have, excluding a red translucent, I will send you a custom. And if you can give me 3 or more stick pets, I will send you one of these free of charge, a 6.5 inch full scale Ultimate Raptus. Otherwise you'd be paying £15. So if that sounds like a good idea, let me know in the comments below, or message me on Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram in the description down below, so if you're interested, message me there. If you're interested in buying or doing an exchange, let me know, I'll tell you what I've got. And in fact, future Zach might insert a little episode here of the stick bots I do have, I'm not sure. Okay, so these are the ones that I do have. These 2 are the translucent action packs as well. I don't have any of the other action packs because they don't sell them over here at the moment, which absolutely sucks. But here's a little montage of the ones I do have. So you can see that there are quite a few I don't actually have. So if you're willing to send one, I do, by the way, I do have a blue stick dog, and that's the only stick pet I have. So if you're willing to send any that I don't have here, I do have the glow and dark one as well. If you're willing to send any that I don't have here, let me know on Instagram or through my email, and you could end up with one of my customs, of your choice as well, may I add. And the quality of them will be like this. So yeah, make sure you let me know, and you could end up with something like this guy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any help is greatly appreciated, because I do need to make new content. Shout out to DM Studios and Fear the Cat for helping me try and increase my gathering here. In case anybody's wondering, my favourite is probably either going to be one of the translucents, the black, or this guy, because I really like the colour, the teal. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, ignore all the clonking because that's not supposed to be part of it. That's my camera hitting the desk. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you've got anything that you'd like to tell me about, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. And if you're at all new to this channel, make sure you subscribe because there is more content like this on the way. But thank you guys so much for watching, and well, that outro could have gone a little bit better. Hey Raptus, I think we need to work on our outro.